So it is the day. I'm getting ready for my colonoscopy. So I can't eat all day. So last night I finished off the night with some MTS whey and Greek yogurt, an outright bar. I can't go to bed when I'm too full. So woke up, actually I fasted a lot. I used to fast a lot when I boxed. It's something I do. So I'm used to it. So getting up in the morning, just staying hydrated. So the thing is, they want you to drink, I think it's like 8 ounces of liquid, of water, whatever, every hour. I'm set, man. I got my hydroglyph in here, drinking it, feeling good. So I start the clean out at 2 p.m. Now that's what's gonna be very fun and interesting to watch. The reason I'm doing this video is because a lot of y'all are getting older and a lot of you guys might have already done it, or you're curious as to what happens during these whole colonoscopies. And you're not immune from it. You're gonna have to have it. You're gonna have to have one. It is what it is. So I just wanna show you what you're up for and what's gonna happen. I'm not gonna film myself pooping, but I'm gonna show you what you gotta drink, what you can't eat, which is nothing, so there'll be no meals involved in this. And then we're just gonna go ahead and show you tomorrow the recovery, the hospital, all that good stuff. Actually bought a vlogging camera just for this, so I'm really excited about it. But anyway, guys, here we go. Again, right now I'm just not eating and I'm hydrating, working. I actually don't mind fasting. I feel mentally aware, but I'm not as strong. I don't feel as strong. I don't feel like I can bench press 400 pounds right now, but I feel good. I'm cognitively there. I'm just looking forward to getting this thing over with and making sure my anus is okay.
You want your mixture chilled? You don't usually like cold drinks.
See, guys, this is why I tell y'all you need to get married. Because when shit goes down. So what are we mixing in here, Katie?
So this was your 64 ounces of Gatorade Zero, and it can't be red, with 8 ounces of...
8 ounces of Miralax.
So that is 17 grams in 1 capful, to put it in perspective, and you needed like 240 grams. So it was like 14 capfuls. Wow. Yeah. So you're going to start at 2 o'clock to drink, you're going to drink this.
Yeah.
And this tastes like pure lemon juice. It took me like an hour and a half to drink all this.
Wow.
And then you take, at 4 o'clock, a couple of these. They're Gas X, basically,
Ooh.
Target brand. And then you have to start drinking, wasn't it? You have to start at 4 o'clock, having 8 to 10 ounces every 10 to 15 minutes.
Wow.
And
well, guys.
You're not going to want to...
Shit happens. We're about to make it happen.
Anymore.
Yo! All right, so I drank on a live on YouTube. I drank this. It's the magnesium citrate. My wife said I wouldn't like the taste. I find it to be quite
like
pleasant.
Pure lemon juice, basically. There's another flavor. I think they sell cherry or...
I got it. It's actually not bad. I'm almost done with it. I only drink one of these.
Yes, I mean...
It's nothing, man.
But then you have to drink 64 ounces of...
You have to fast. You have to drink this. It's not that bad, yo. You guys, people fasted because they wanted to for a long time. Because of my autophagy. This stuff ain't bad. It's nothing to really write home about. But it's basically magnesium, sodium... Magnesium citrate, obviously, is the main driver. 1.745 grams is a saline laxative. It's not bad. It's not bad. I can totally drink this like every day, but I won't. We got Gas X. Got the Gatorade Miralax solution going in. Should probably open this, huh? And nothing yet. Nothing to report yet. Katie says...
Another hour. After you drink that for a good hour and a half, you won't be seeing it.
That's great. It's chewable.
Yeah, do you know how to read?
That's delicious. The only thing I've eaten all day. Man, I needed some Ghost Energy because it's clear. I need caffeine, dude.
Yeah, again, you can't have red food coloring because it looks like
blood.
blood.
I wasn't able to train today, so I don't have my normal, like, yeah, I'm ready to, like, after training thing. So I'm just going to have to caffeine up. So we'll down that whole thing by the end of the night. And We'll bring the camera in the bathroom. That sounds like a good time.
No.
Well, what time was it? So I was on a podcast. Hold on, Ruckus. You're too slow. So I was on a podcast, and come on, Ruckus. And around 5 o'clock, it ended. I was on from 4 to 5. My wife's like, "No way you're gonna make it." I made it, but I felt the rumbling, so I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go to the bathroom." It was exactly what I expected. It started out with a little boop boop, and then straight up. So I'm drinking that Miralax and Gatorade solution, and it's not bad. I'll tell you what. So I weighed myself. You can tell I'm really flat. There's nothing left in my body. What really sucks is I've been indoors all day, stuck in meetings, didn't get a chance to go to Legacy, didn't get a chance to do my afternoon walk. So I only got my morning walk. I got about a 40-minute walk in. So I'm a little bit restless. So I don't want to stray too far from the house. Of course, I got evening rants coming on in a few minutes at like 7 o'clock. So I got an hour and a half. Got to start prepping for that. We got Dr. Ovadia on today. But I'm touching grass, feeling good. Sun's down from the backyard. I could probably go in the front yard. But I'm over here spending time with my doggies. Oh, there they are. They're so cute. Look at them. Look at them. I love these dogs. That's all they got. That's all the play you're going to get from them today. So, anyway, this is my haven, man. This is where I spend a lot of time. So when we got this house, it backs to just the forest, right? Backs to green space, which is why I really love our property. Next house we get, I want it to be open. I'm talking acreage, just no neighbors, no HOA, none of that shit. But the reason we did this, so our house, when we got it, it just came from there and it sloped down. So what we did is we put up this retaining wall. We brought in dirt, put up the retaining wall. We made this nice path right here because back there is pretty much not usable. So we have this path right here, so it's completely flat. My kids played soccer. We had the soccer net there. Now it's just enough space. My son and I to play football, play catch of the baseball, all that good stuff. And the beauty of our house is the land. Like, we have nobody behind us. We never will. So that's the beautiful part about where we live. It's in the hills. We're the highest house. So I really enjoy living here. But long term, I think in the next 5-10 years, I'm going to buy a lot of land. I'm going to put up like Mike Israetel has. He has this steel building, but I'm going to have a separate building. I'm thinking about 7,000 to 10,000 square feet. Where I'm going to have a podcasting studio where we'll have evening rants at. That's where Alan and I will film it long term. Then we'll have a guest house, of course. And then we'll have our house. So I'm hoping like maybe 10, 15 acres. Don't eat that grass. It makes your poop weird. 10, 15 acres, and then we'll have everything on site. This is, of course, long term. This is 5-10 years, but that's the goal. But for now, I really like where we live. But anyway, so I'm just out here touching some grass, feeling myself, getting some fresh air, and I'll be doing my evening rants, and hopefully I can make it through without pooping myself. Not gonna lie, y'all, not gonna lie. I'm hurting. And it's not because the poop, that has to have something to do with it, right? It's probably because I'm just hungry. Haven't eaten all day, choking down this. I had one, man, I blew up the toilet, man. It was blown up. But the Miralax, all that stuff, that's fine. The taste of that solution, not bad at all. I'm here just tired. But I have a Evening Rants podcast to do right now. Dr. Ovadia's on. His name's at iFixHearts on Twitter. World-renowned surgeon. What I'm going to do, I'm going to do what I do when I'm not feeling like training. I'm just going to fucking do it. Just lock the fuck in. But with that said, my stomach is rumbling. I've only had one movement. I've only sat down once. It is about 6:40, and I'm going to get one more done. Hopefully, my bowels hold out till 8 o'clock at the end of the podcast. And I'm just looking forward to being done with this. When you were a kid, you probably drank Gatorade when you played sports, right? Well, you're not a kid anymore. You don't need those extra carbohydrate. They're not only bad for your physique, but they're bad for your health as well. That's why we use MTS Nutrition Machine Fuel, powered by the proven branched-chain amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, valine, in the 2-to-1-to-1 ratio. We also add in coconut water powder for hydration to make sure that you're able to power through the toughest workouts. Taurine, which is amino acid, which helps to volumize your cells. The last thing we add in is agmatine sulfate. What that does, it helps to flood your muscles with all these nutrients to help you build lean mass and lose fat. MTS Nutrition Machine Fuel is all you need during training. Update, and I apologize for TMI, but I'm shitting water. I'm officially cleansed. I went and showered. During the shower, I had to come out and piss out of my butthole again. So overall, I'd say, look, man, my metabolism is too fast to be fasting. You hear about these people like, I fasted for 72 hours. Hell no, I would die. However, it's not that bad. A little bit hungry, but I'm full because of all the liquid and the fibers and the Miralax and the whatever that liquid shit they put in my body earlier was. Overall, not that bad. Can't wait to get it done. Can't wait to eat. And I hit a crash like at around 5:30 p.m. Went, laid down on the couch for a little bit, came to the podcast, went great. Was I all there cognitively? No. Wasn't my best performance, but I got it done. It's what you do. Big shouts to Dr. Ovadia with his, such great takes. I'll link it down below. He's a heart surgeon. His name is @IFixHearts on Twitter. He has a book called Stay Off My Operating Table, I believe it's called. He's a carnivore diet guy. He's a heart surgeon. Fascinating conversation. Anyway, I'll link that down below. It's on rumble.com/tigerfitness. And so we'll see you guys in the morning. I'm gonna go try and get some sleep. Man, I slept good. Woke up at 1 a.m., pooped, water, whatever came out, and I feel pretty good. I'm just hungry and thirsty. Just want to get back on with not doing this, but leaving for the doctors in about an hour. So I'm gonna get some work done at my computer right now. And I took a picture this morning. So I'm down, started at like 209. I'm down to 203 this morning. So I lost 6 pounds. And I took a picture. I'll put it up right here. There's nothing left in my body. I just figured out a way to drop weight for competition though. Fix my hat. Shout out to Coach Swobo, San Diego State hat. So anyway, walking in, not gonna lie, I'm addicted to caffeine. I'm hangry, thirsty.
Never fasting again.
And for some reason, I'm still peeing. Good news is there's nothing left in my anus. Sat down on the toilet, nothing happened. So overall, it was fine up until like 5 p.m. Then I got another kick. The morning of kind of sucks if you're not used to fasting or if you're really lean. But for most of you people above 12% body fat, you'll be just fine. If I was a little bit fatter, this would be easy. But wait till you guys see the picture I took this morning. I think I already posted in this video. Don't remember, but there's nothing left. Like, I am literally like, I'm starving Marvin. It was weird. I was floating in midair. Whoa, I'm in a different room. This is awesome. Yo, this is why people do drugs. This is awesome.
Yeah. He did fine.
I had a dream that all men and women were created equal, and there was this mountaintop.
Oh, what about the mountaintop?
Kobe was there. He was training Jays. It was awesome. And then he said one thing.
What did he say?
He said, LeBron ain't got shit on me.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to go back to bed.
Good night.
Like another 12 hours. That was amazing.
Okay, well, just rest.
So guys, you heard it yourself. My ass is perfect.
Okay. What? So you could hear us? Oh, I don't know if you're supposed to take that off yet.
It's oxygen.
Oh, okay. You need oxygen.
Can I trust a fart now? I have to fart.
Mark. Oh no. Oh, yes, you're supposed to get rid of the gas. Okay. Okay.
Excuse me.
You're fine. We want you to do that.
I felt amazing.
I-65 South.
All right. I'm on my way. Katie says when I woke up, I said some crazy shit
I got some of it.
about aliens and fucking Kobe.
You saw Kobe.
Why the fuck would I? Why would I talk about Kobe?
I don't know.
After I was just anally penetrated, right?
It was funny. I was laughing so hard.
Vanilla MTS Whey right now. This tastes like the finest. This tastes as good as when we went to Perry's for our anniversary, and we got that expensive ass filet. Man.
It was too salty.
So, Katie, what were you saying about colorectal cancer?
I believe it's the #1 type of cancer that kills men in their 50s.
Wow. So y'all, is this fucking leaking? No, that's just water. Why is there water there? I don't know. So, colorectal cancer is a huge, huge killer of men. And I've said this before, and this is no disrespect. Breast cancer is a greedy whore. It takes all of the funding. So things like colorectal cancer, kind of we overlook it.
And pediatric cancer.
But we need to look at things that kill men, right? Now I was farting up a storm in that doctor's office. I do remember that. It was the loudest, most amazing farts I've ever had come out of these fine. As my doctor said, I believe I heard this. I have the perfect ass inside and out.
He did not say that.
But he was thinking.
You said that. After he said it was all clear.
Nectar and mental jewels in here. I already feel like.
Do not give this man drugs.
So much better. But I want to say, guys, to close out this video, I'm 43 years old, and this is when we start really looking at how fast we're gonna die, right? Like, we know that if I lived at 86, I'm at the midway point. 86 is 8 years over the average age of death of 78. So we got to understand that. So we're gonna die. Father Time is undefeated, but we want to prolong that as much as possible. And we also want to make sure that it's as enjoyable as possible as we go. So I recommend these things. I just put this on my Instagram, right? I think I did. I don't know what I put. I'm kind of high.
Oh my God, you posted on your...
So anyway, get your calcium scoring done. I believe it's every 3 to 5 years, right?
Once you're over 40 and over, right?
I think you should start it earlier. I really do. Blood work every 6 to 12 months, at the most 18 to 24 months, right? And also colonoscopy. When you turn 40, I know they say 45, but when you turn 40, if you can afford it.
Well, if you have any symptoms.
If you have any symptoms, like I have IBS, go on, get your colonoscopy, and then after you get it done, you set that baseline. It's every 5 years. Like, we had a interview with Dr. Ovadia on Evening Rants last night, and for calcium scoring, he's like, once we set that baseline, it could be every 2 years, it could be every 5 years. It just depends on the person and their circumstance. But anyway,
so
I did this video. Go ahead, Katie.
You don't have to have another one for 10 years because
10 years.
they found nothing. Whereas I have to have one every 3 years because I had polyps removed both times I've had them done. 3 years ago, and then a couple weeks ago I had it again.
For the record, though, I love her ass. Like, I love my wife. Like, that's cool. Like, we're together 27 years in September. And, like, I fucking love this woman. That's not the drugs talking. I actually posted that shit completely sober on Instagram. Like, our relationship's so good. Like, I know everything about her. I've seen the insides of her butthole after her colonoscopy. And I think that brought us closer.
I have your ass pics.
So we're going to post my ass pics online. Because I figure if OnlyFans does good with external ass, imagine what it does with internal, know what I'm saying? But anywho, we got to pick up this phone. Love y'all. Stay preventative, stay healthy, and that's not a game.